What's going on? Welcome to Totally Blitz podcast. We finna recap Canelo versus Charlo. And as always, go down and like and subscribe. And we'd love to hear you on the comment section. Let us know what y'all thought of this fight. Was Charlo daring to be great, or was his ass just in there to get the bag? We need to know down in the comments because we is split right now. As always, these are your hosts. I'm Paul Pick and Win Concha, and I'm joined with.
What's going on, boys? It's Marcus Primetime Penley. You already know what it is.
It's your boy Gator, aka Southpaw Runs Boxing.
All right, boys. I mean, mega pay-per-view, mega fight. We'd love to see that in boxing. We'll get into the Canelo. I mean, no, fuck it. Let's just talk that off, Rip. That's what everyone here watches probably here to listen to right now.
Straight to the Canelo.
Canelo laying that wood on that boy Charlo. Let his ass know off rip this whose ring it was. Showcase the power. Charlo, after the second round, I feel like Charlo kind of disappeared. Like, I don't know. I feel like Charlo wasn't really there like, he wasn't risking nothing because he was afraid of what would come on the receiving end if he was to throw it. But I will say this is Canelo's best performance in a long time.
Facts, man. I feel like Canelo showed up. He got up for this fight, but man, Charlo was disappointing, dog. Like, I mean, shout out to him for getting his money. He's still a champ. He's still a dog, but bro, you could tell like he went into this fight knowing like I'm just gonna go in, survive, and just get my check and bounce, bro. Like that boy, he had no intentions of winning the fight. They had no type of like game plan, bro. Like he was just throwing some soft shot. I don't even know if he was even throwing no power punches, bro. Like he was literally just, and it looked like a sparring match, but I thought they were at least like kind of exchanging certain rounds. Like that's why in the last video I said I think there'd be like a moment where it's like Triple G and Canelo, like where they stand and trading combos or whatever. But fuck no, they didn't get that.
Charles felt that power from early on and said, "Hey, I'm out."
Yeah,
I'll try
literally,
to. Yeah,
bro.
he tried to box with him, but Canelo kept closing the distance. And this was like a kind of like a breakout for Canelo because he hasn't looked good in his last four fights. He hasn't. He heard
Right.
disrespect. He heard people saying his skills are overrated. He has all he does is have his power. So he just wanted to. So he wanted to outbox the boxer and try to stop him. All them body shots.
He was landing body shots. He was fucking.
Oh, he was tearing that body up.
I will say even the I missed the ring walks, but from what I heard was that boy Charlo had a shitty ass ring walk. And what did I say in the free fight thing? Like I just hope that the person walking out is gonna have a banger ring walk because Canelo don't disappoint. And even though it wasn't Canelo's best ring walk, it's still I feel like Canelo won from the start of the fight and like the whole 12 rounds. And honestly, this was one of my best weekends ever. Just I made the biggest bet in this podcast history, my personal betting throughout this whole podcast on Canelo to go to distance minus 120. It was a pick'em odds. And I remember just sitting there like, bro, this was like taking candy from a baby. Like, what?
Okay, big dog.
I feel like he lost the moment the promotion started. He wasn't trash talking. He wasn't yelling like Charlie usually do. You know, with Tony
Bad.
Harrison, he got and the Brian Castello team. He was hyped. He was lit. This
What
time,
happened
I
to
think
the
he got a new.
what happened to the lion's heart and all that shit? What happened to the lion and all that bullshit? But he wasn't rapping that
Canelo turned
good.
him into cats. I mean, that's
Yeah,
the truth.
I want to turn into a pussy.
But also, I feel like so this is back to back weekends where the Charlo, not back to back, but this is consecutive weekends now where the Charlo brothers take L's as a tag team. So you had
Ooh.
Charlo brother get beat up in the ring by our boy Canelo. Well, me and Marcus's boy Canelo, and Jamal Charlo and Caleb Plant were both at this fight. Caleb Plant apparently was walking around no security, and they had that boy Jamal Charlo walking around with three security guards at the event. And people were saying, "Damn, Caleb Plant, like this is supposed to be your brother's fight. Like, why you walk around with security and Caleb Plant's out here walking around with no security?"
You know why? What, Caleb playing a dog?
Man, he got Caleb put a slap five for him, man. And like he just kind of like just looked like a style. He didn't do nothing. I don't blame Charlo, but at the same time, it's just like that video. He just slapping. He just kind of like just sat there and stared at him. He didn't get mad at Plant. And I
And
heard he's supposed to
Hey,
fight Jose Benavidez Jr. Caleb Plant is 100% down to run it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I don't know why Charles don't take that fight right away.
how did y'all feel about the whole T Bud being there, Bud Crawford, and he's sitting
iced
next to
out.
Charlo?
Yeah, they was cake though. I seen them a picture.
It
What
was
they
chilling
ladies?
together. Like I know the Charlo brothers kind of reconnected in the locker room prior to the fight. There's no beef there anymore. But I don't know. People in boxing community was like, "What the fuck going on? Why is he sitting next to Bud Crawford if all this smoke is going on right now?"
Nah, they probably still got beef for real, bro. No cap.
Yeah,
I think
it's because like here's the thing, Maul like he's always been promoted as like the bigger brother, the better brother, and stuff like that. Like through all his years, especially like during the Tony Harrison versus Mel Charlo era,
that because Maul was
and
main eventing.
even other boxers was praising Maul Charlo. And I always been a Jamel Charlo fan. I never been a fan of Big Maul Charlo, but now of course over the time of years, that's coming true into it came true. You know, the guy got slapped and didn't do nothing about it. He's not even running it. He's not even running it with Caleb Plant. You know what I'm
That
saying?
boy apologized damn near the planet.
He
Now it's
need to
just kind
kiss
of
the
like
ring.
he see his like in his eyes his little brother undisputed fighting all the champions, getting all the knockouts, getting the Canelo fight before him. So now he kind of has that little envy.
Hey, no longer undisputed. That boy Tim Zoo, current champion,
They email champ
email
Tim
champ.
Zoo, however you say his name.
Damn. I
Nah, but
forgot about
also
that shit.
that shit had me looking at the whole thing differently. Like I'm happy I was on Canelo's side, but like it almost made me feel like Charlo had no business being in there. What was the
Mm-mm.
point of this
Fuck
fight?
no.
Because Jamal Charlo said on his Instagram live, he rants on his Instagram live. He was saying how they gave him the contract, but he gave the contract to his brother because he wasn't like mentally all there. Like he had a bunch of personal stuff. He wasn't like mentally ready. Jamel Charlo, he's always ready. He said, "Fuck it, I'll take the fight. I'll move up
Like,
two weight classes. Let's do it." Jamel Charlo never ducked anybody. He
and
fought all the champions and became undisputed. He gonna fight anybody.
honestly, that's kind of like a win-win for Charlie. I mean, even though he took the loss, bro, because like he ain't lose his belts. He got a
His
fat ass
legacy isn't tainted.
payday. He ain't take too much damage, even though he got his ass beat. He ain't take too much damage. He ain't get knocked out. So I mean, that's why he was in the ring happy as fuck in the post conference, like calling out Crawford and shit. That boy was still he
Oh
felt
yeah, he
good
was
after that
entertaining the
loss.
Crawford fight. Now
Because here's the thing.
Look,
Here's the thing. If he can take Canelo's power, how is Crawford gonna knock him out?
nah, Crawford's gonna knock his ass out, bro.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
this
He's
is
not.
apples
I feel
to
like
oranges, brother.
Crawford's
That's
too
apples to
precise.
oranges.
I feel like
Apples to
Canelo was.
oranges. Canelo's power versus Crawford's power is a little different.
I don't think Canelo was landing like clean combinations enough. I think Bud would land combinations, and he's gonna put punches
And the
together.
way Charlo would try to fight Bud is he won't. He was fucking defense on his back foot, backing up the whole fight against Canelo. I mean, unless he's okay with doing that against Bud and just losing position.
You don't
He
see
goes in there
Canelo
trying to bang it out and actually
uh,
do some offense. That's when Bud's gonna counter punch and send that boy to the mat. Like 1, 2, 3, count it to 10, baby.
Canelo still don't be throwing combinations, man. So I mean, like he throws like them thudding shots, which is still powerful, and like he's throwing at your arms and
If
shit. But like,
Charlo would have
He
fought
can't throw a
offensive in
combination.
this fight, if Charlo would have been his normal Charlo self and not trying to just like dance for 12 rounds and not get knocked out and actually just fought, he probably would have got knocked out by Canelo. Like in all honesty.
yeah, for
Mm-hmm.
sure.
He wasn't
Yeah,
risking. He wasn't risking.
yeah, he got knocked down, didn't he?
Huh?
He got knocked down, didn't he?
Yeah, he did get knocked down with like an overhand right or some shit.
Ooh.
Got back up though. You gotta give him credit. Definitely did get back up.
Yeah, he ate it. I think it was just he didn't want Canelo to pounce on him, so he took the knee. He went down himself.
But shout out to them boys. I mean, pay-per-view wise, it's already being reported about 1.1 million pay-per-views.
For
Canelo walked
real?
away with 50 million in the bank. I don't know
What?
Charlo's number yet, but Canelo walked out with 50 mil according to
And people are questioning the star boxing? Come on.
Right, this is why Showtime is out of business, bro, because they paid his ass 50 million. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
type of shit.
man. Yeah. I mean, that's what happens when you actually pay the guys what they're worth.
hey, what are the chances that they going out of business at the same time they sign Canelo to a 3-fight deal?
I think
Boys
I think
getting
they're just
paid his
cashing out
ass.
on Canelo, like you know what I'm saying?
They went all in on his ass and said, "Fuck it, we retiring."
Yeah, we rode our
Yeah,
cowboy. We rode our
yeah. They
horses.
already got another deal. I think they doing with Amazon Prime now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I saw
PBC.
that sources. Yeah, I saw that
But
shit somewhere.
Showtime's done, but PBC's gonna have to find another little outlet to go on.
Yeah, Amazon Prime. That's what they're trying to work with.
I'll fuck with Amazon Prime. I got that shit.
Yeah, I mean that shit almost everywhere now. Comes
Fuck the
with your
zone
Amazon
though.
account. Why not? Why don't you have it?
Fuck the zone.
Oh, then let's get down to these other fights on this card. The co-main event: Erickson Lubin walks out with the unanimous decision win over Jesus Ramos.
Shout out to O.
And that is absolutely bullshit. This is horse shit judging. I can't wait to hear from y'all on this because I already know the stance y'all's taking. Jesus Ramos even said himself, next time I'm not gonna leave it to the judges, bro. Because
Yeah.
like this is why you don't leave it to the judges, but this is absolute dog shit, bro. I'm just
I mean, I had to leave it to the judges. He gonna get a knockout. You know what I'm saying?
Erickson,
He
so
clearly gonna
Erickson
get knocked. He got his head boxed off, man. Young blood thought it was sweet. You know these young process come in with hot heads want to disrespect the vets like Lubins and taking all these fights. Lubins way too experienced for that. Man got his
Yeah,
head
man.
boxed off.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like Ramos, he came in strong and like he was like the pressure fighter in the first couple of rounds, but I feel like people weren't realizing. It took me like 2 watches to really get the full effect of the fight, but Lubin was coming along in the late rounds, bro, and I feel like people wasn't really giving him enough credit. I don't agree with their scorecards completely, though. I feel like it was a
Oh no.
sloppy. I feel like it was a sloppy fight, and both guys didn't really put on their best performance. I don't think that's Lubin's for sure. Definitely not his best performance, but I feel like his corner man, Coach Cunningham, bro, he was coaching his ass up in the late rounds, giving him the right throw that shit that straight left, bro. Come on. That boy was turning it up in the late rounds, and I feel like Ramos, he let off the gas. He kind of let Lubin back in the fight. Even though he was the pressure fighter, he was letting Lubin back in.
He got
I
too
don't know,
comfortable.
man. Facts, bro. And like, I
He
mean,
thought he
at
was
first,
dominating.
at first, I was shocked by the cards, and I was like, I was not expecting them to give it to Lubin.
not
And
at all.
then I wasn't expecting that at all. But I think yesterday I rewatched the fight, and then I'm starting to see like, okay, I mean, I can see it, but I don't agree with the cards, bro. The cards were crazy, bro. Especially unanimous, bro. That was kind of wild.
So
That was an ugly fight, though, bro. No cap.
I'm gonna throw some of the stats out, and I know you don't win fights off stats. It's a round to round thing. But Lubin landed 92 of his total punches to 145 for Ramos. Lubin landed 33 power punches to Ramos's 84, and 59 jabs to Lubin, 61 for Ramos. But the power punch differential of 33 to 84, to me, I don't know. Like y'all saying box his head off. I will agree that the second that he definitely rallied more, his coach was his coach was in the corner screaming at him to throw more, let your hands go. Probably because he knew Ramos was up on the card and like if you gotta start putting your fucking combos together, do something. And he definitely looked better second half of the fight, but I have to rewatch it. I haven't rewatched it like Marcus did. But I just didn't see. I thought this was going to be unanimous. When I say unanimous decision, I was like, yeah, 117, 112. Yeah, this is all sound bar. And then I hear Lubin, bro. I was like, my jaw fucking dropped. I stopped everything I was doing. I was like, what the fuck?
Hey, man. Shout out Orlando.
Oh yeah.
Definitely got to put the lube on after that one.
Yeah.
Then we had this one, I mean, this one was a pretty. I mean, unless y'all think, I mean, the end of, are we gonna? This is the KO for Elijah Garcia. I honestly skipped this part. I didn't watch it, so unless
I,
y'all watched it, I didn't. I didn't give this guy time of day.
I didn't catch it for real.
Yeah. I watched it. He looked good. I mean, the guy wasn't really like it wasn't much special, but he looked amazing. But he's supposed to. He's supposed to. He's still like in his prospect era.
Facts. That's that. Those type of fights.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
then,
Hey, he looking good though.
but then the actual fight that caught all of our eyes more, which was under this fight for whatever reason, Mario Barrios versus Ugas. Ugas gets. I mean, we all picked, I think, Ugas to win this fight, and Ugas definitely got cooked. Barrios was landing powerful shots, getting a knockdown. I don't know if the first one was ruled a slippage, but I know the second one definitely was a knockdown. His eye was looking reminiscent of the Spence fight. It was shut at one point. Doctor in there, making sure he can still continue to fight. He like when Barrios landed, he was landing heavy shots. Ugas was getting his tricky southpaw jab. That like he was getting him with some like, but it wasn't actually any power shots. Whereas Barrios, I feel like everything Bar landed was a fucking power shot on his ass.
Hey man, Ugas, he
I ain't
might
gonna
be
lie.
watched, bro.
He's watching. I ain't gonna lie. I ate my words. I ate my words. Mario's came. And he dropped. And when was the first time he dropped him? Was it second round?
It
He
was
dropped Ugas
early.
early. He dropped Ugas. Man, he dropped
It was
Ugas
a
early. Man.
jab.
He did what I thought Ugas was gonna do to him. That was crazy. But
Damn,
he
you thought
outboxed him,
Barrios was gonna go
outjobbed
out
him.
like that?
Well, I thought it was a possibility, but
I
Ugas,
thought
man,
Ugas
I
was really
don't
gonna
know.
go in there and just teach him like there's levels. Like I'm still a top five guy. Yes, I lost to Spence, but I'm still that guy.
See,
And I was like, ugh.
exactly what I was worried about played out, bro. I had a feeling like the layoff, the bad eye injury. He's been through a couple wars, bro. Like, bro's aged now, and I feel like Barrios he's hungry, bro. He wants these
Oh yeah,
fights.
he young too. Barrios like 28.
He's still young. He got that Mexican blood in him, bro. Like that boy, he different breed. He kind of like old school vibes for real. He I fuck with him for that, bro. Coming off two big L's and still taking big fights and doing what he did in that ring. Nah, I mean, Ugas though, bro. I don't know if I feel like he might have to hang him up, bro. I feel like he shouldn't go in there and take like another or risk the chance of taking another beating like that because that eye looked wild.
Yeah, much respect to Barrios. You know a couple fans are calling him to retire after the Keith Thurman loss, but nah, he's not gonna listen to that. He's gonna take the toughest fight there is and prove himself. And this was his breakout performance. He looked really good against Tank for the first couple of rounds.
He did.
Then he obviously got stopped later. Then against Keith Thurman, he didn't really look too good. That was his first fight at that weight class. But now he's used to it. He got a TKO back in February. And he KO'd Barrios, right?
Yep.
Not Barrios, Ugas. Yep.
Oh no, this was at welterweight.
Mm-hmm.
Nah,
So this is
Barrios
third fight at welterweight.
Barrios, he looked good against Tank up until he got knocked out, low key. Like he was giving him a tough fight until he got dropped.
It was 68, 60, 65, like before the first knock, like before Tank knocked him down.
Yeah, I remember that shit. I
think Tank only won like one round up until that point.
he did, bro. I remember that because me and my fucking dog was talking about that. That's crazy. Mario's a dog, bro. I fuck with the fucking Mexican vibe, bro. Fuck with him.
Oh yeah.
Keep taking the.
He got hard.
If Ugas continues to fight, I just hope it's not. I hope it's not to like fucking Jaron Boots. Like I hope Boots is not even in the thought process. I hope it's like a Keith Thurman.
I wanted that fight so bad last year. Like I wanted that Ugas on Boots' resume last year. I wanted that so bad. But now
Give me Boots versus
Barrios.
my dog, man. Barrios.
Gotta set it up, man. They gotta set it up on Amazon.
I do not want to see that.
Amazon Prime.
I much rather see Barrios fight. Who did Boots just beat? Ruben Villa. Fucking Rashidi Ellis. I much rather see him fight one of them.
That's probably more realistic.
The thing is, Boots should be the IBF mandatory though. Like he should be like challenging.
This
Yeah,
is
well, he.
fucking Bud's division to
I
choose
was saying
what he
he ain't
wants to
doing
fucking
shit.
do. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, and until Boots get there, but right now, yeah, it's Bud's division.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the Keith Thurman versus Carissa Shields. And that shit, like, they're trying to just not
Yeah,
break
that
that shit
shit.
up.
I
No,
forgot about that shit, dog.
nah, bro,
Hell
I'm not
no.
forgetting, bro. I'm got my ticket to watch that
I
shit.
forgot about that shit.
Well, I'm still waiting for Chris Shields versus Jake Paul. They used to beef all the time.
What? That would be fire too.
But
Yeah,
but I was like back in 20. That was like back
you
in
don't want
2021.
the
But it
smoke with the goat, bro.
The GOAT
She's
or the
yeah,
GOAT?
bro. Carissa Shields ain't stepping in with Jake Paul, bro. He'll box her
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
head off.
What? That overhand right? Come on now.
She's better off. She's better off going to box Canelo than boxing my boy Jake Paul.
Oh man, we is twirling.
Yeah, nah. This is we going on a little too long right now. But anything else y'all got? Oh, before we head out, Carmel Morton, the Floyd's prodigy, got the dub, first round KO.
Oh, bruh.
yeah,
Did you
I think
see
that was
the
after the fight,
conference,
right?
bruh?
But the conference?
But Floyd, one thing he always gonna remind y'all who he is. Bro,
Nah,
Who
bro.
had the
That
most?
boy, that boy shut his ass out the fucking way. Say, hold on, let me talk a little
he
bit.
did that, man. He did that with Tank in his early career. I followed Tank for so long.
Who
Floyd,
beat the
Floyd,
most
Floyd
world
always does that.
champions
Bro, if you go
within the
back and
shortest
watch the
amount of time?
old was it All Access on Showtime, bro? It's
Oh,
always Tank just sitting there and Floyd talking for him, bro. Like every
remember the Leo
single
Santa Cruz
time,
one?
bro.
The
That
Leo
boy,
Santa Cruz.
I'm when he's talking about
Yeah,
Santa
one of the
Cruz.
ladies literally said, when are we gonna hear from Tank?"
oh yeah,
to Floyd.
yeah, exactly,
That
bro.
was
That
Leo
shit is
Santa
funny.
Cruz. He said, "When are we gonna hear? Okay, that's nice, Floyd, but when are we gonna hear from Tank, the actual fighter,
Yeah, bro. That
or
boy,
the one who was fighting?"
boy stayed talking, bro. I mean, shit, I feel him. I probably do the same.
Also, I'm gonna say, bro, like when you start bringing up who had the most gates of all time, most money, I was like, bro, that's like a Hall of Famer talking about, bro, like who had the most. I had the most fantasy points all time, my career, like that should get me into the fucking Hall of Fame, like, bro, that money that does not the money you made does not mean you're the best boxer all time. Like I understand you're still in the combo for
He
other
also beat the
reasons.
best names too.
Well, no, I understand he's in the combo for other reasons. But then, but the say, but that like, I don't think that's an argument on like who's the greatest boxer of all time. Is who
Nah,
has the most money?
Yeah, cause then
yeah,
Tyson
nah,
Fury
he's the
would be
best
up there
businessman
too.
too.
Yeah, then Tyson Fury got to start getting into that
But
combo.
yeah, ticket sales and stuff, and that's why they try to put Fury in the GOAT conversation for heavyweight. Oh, he sold the most. He's 6'9". He'll beat
Six
any.
foot
He'll beat
nine. They start
he'll
throwing
beat
out his
Lennox Lewis.
measurements.
He'll beat like
You're big Dosser.
All right, all right. But man, that was a good ass card. Anything else y'all got to say on this card before we head out?
Hey, Canelo's the GOAT, man. That's all I gotta say, bro. That boy is doing big things, bro, and he's still looking good, bro. He's coming back. Fuck anyone in his way, bro. Stop playing with Canelo, bro.
he fights like this against Benavidez. He's stopping Benavidez. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Damn,
He's
early,
stopping
okay.
Benavidez. Benavidez gets hit way too much,
Okay, I like
and he's
it.
also a little. And Benavidez is also a little chinny.
The body shots, too, are going to
Hey, we'll
affect
see
Benavidez.
Benavidez versus Andrada or Andrada. How the fuck Demetrius?
Andre, Booker.
Yeah.
We'll see
Blatantly
that fight
ducks
coming up
the real
soon.
David Morrell, but it's cool.
Damn.
But as always, thank y'all for watching the Totally Blitz podcast. We just broke down Canelo versus Charlo, undisputed versus undisputed. And as always, go down, like and subscribe. Drop a comment what y'all thought on the card. We appreciate all y'all. I'm Paul Pickawinham, Marcus Primetime Penley, and Gator Boy Southpaw Runs Boxing Jamari. And if y'all didn't know, now y'all know, motherfuckers.